right, guys, I'm up here at Lake of the Ozarks. Just launched solo up here. I've got the brand new Eagle Eye 9 that has live sonar capabilities. Just got it installed last night. Ran out here today because I'm excited to give it a try and see what it's all about. It says it has a narrowed view, or a narrowed live sonar compared to like a regular live scope. So I want to get out here, kind of show you guys what this Eagle Eye 9 is all about. So let's get in the boat and run down, find some brush piles. Well, a short run down the lake to one of my favorite little coves here. As you can see, we have quite a few options. I'm gonna go ahead. I've got this rigged up on the trolling motor. Very easy install, no black box needed. And I'm gonna get this down in the water and let's check out its capabilities here. I got some bait fish jumping up here. Let's go ahead. I haven't used this at all, so. Oh, it's not touchscreen. All right, so right now we got a range down to 50 foot, and you can see the only thing we can see is this area. So it is really focused, but I'm gonna adjust the depth and it should, yeah, gave us a lot more viewing. You can see the bait fish right there. We got bait all around us, which I mean right there, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's shad all around us. We are in the bait like crazy. All right, let me find a brush pile and I'll update you on what that looks like. But right now I just went to, right here's my depth, 18 foot. I went ahead and put my screen to see down to 25, and I'm shooting 55 out. So guys, there's a log sticking out. Here's what we got it looking like on the screen here. There are a few fish suspended off on the side, it looks like. Let's see if we can find that again. There it is. All right. Nice picture, I think. Now, if we wanted to, if you notice, like in a live scope screen, if you fish with someone with that before, like you can see all of this, but you can't right now. So you'd have to go up here. Can't see both at the same time. See, there's a fish underneath us right there. Let's go back to forward. Find that brush pile. Yeah. Nice picture. A few fish. There's that fish that went under us a second ago. Couple right there. We might cast to them in a second, but I will say this. If you were looking earlier at how I mounted the transducer, don't pay no attention, because I mounted it backwards. If you look, my trolling motor is actually facing that way. My transducer is looking back at that. So I'm gonna have to fix that here in a minute. But it has clear picture. I like it so far. Always keep a toolbox in your boat. Spark plugs for my 2-stroke, tools, got everything in there, from spark plugs to trolling motor, pool, coil pack. We're gonna go change that transducer around right now. Pretty easy turnaround right there. Let's see if that fixed it, because it was backwards completely and I just flipped it around. So we'll see what that does. We're in business now. I got it facing the right way. Let's go find some brush piles. Alright, we found some brush in here. Right in there. Looks like a brush pile, and then another one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to save a waypoint. It's that easy. So marked my first brush pile. There's two right here. Look at that. Looks like there's fish right there on top. Let's fish that. Yep, that's a fish. Brush pile looking good right there. Yep, there's a fish right behind my bait, as you can see when I'm jigging it. But right there was the bait. Hard to video. I got a fish following it. I'm just gonna raise up. A lot smaller screen or area to fish with, but not bad. I can see my jig going down there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's right there. I just wanted to see how my lure looked under there. All right. Okay. Let's go find another brush pile. Maybe catch a fish today. If not, I want to show you what it looks like in deeper water. Might have to bring that screen up closer too, because it's awful low. Alright, here's another place that I really like. There's a ledge here. We got a couple beds down through there, but the water is deeper. So let's go to our live sonar. This does have down scan. We have a couple different options. I mean, we can look at different things at once here. Some nice little features. Let's go ahead and change this to forward. Since we only got water to 30 foot, I'm going to change the down range to 30 foot. I think it gets to 40, so we'll do 40 foot. That'll give us more room to see what's going on out here. And then we'll keep looking 65 foot out. That'll be fine. All right, let's roll with that. All right, I want you guys to look at this ledge. Look how much it falls off. All kinds of fish. Bait, it looks like, but it's looking straight in front of us. Very nice ledge right here that I like to fish. I mean, basically, looking at this, you can tell that at about 20 foot out, it just starts going up. There's a little ball of most likely bait right there, 20 foot away from us. Nice clear picture of that. Wish it was a little bigger, but someone like me that just wants to come out here and find beds and then fish over them, not necessarily jig for them or dip for them. This is perfect. All right, guys, so we got the bank maybe 30 yards from us, and if you look here at the screen, you can see where we're wasting a lot of space because the bank ends. So I'm gonna go in here. Nope, we want to change our forward range. Let's change it to 40 feet. And my main goal is to give me as much screen as I can see. Now I can see that brush pile a little better. That's how you can give yourself more view, is by following the depth of the bottom and then however far out you want to see, you'll see more of that screen. So that helps. You do have to keep adjusting it to see as much of the screen as possible. All right, guys, here'd be a prime example of something I don't like about this. There's the log. Here's what we're looking at here. It's a pretty good ways away, and by the time you start getting close enough, it's in this blank spot. And this is because of the way it's designed. It just does not have all the cones as a regular active target live scope would have. So you can't see this section. But all right, so just a quick test run of the Eagle Eye 9 just to see what it's about, how good it operates. And for $1,000, this is a good budget one, I feel like, to get into. However, you need to know its limitations. There is what I would call blind spots in it. You can tell that it does not use all of the technology that a live scope uses, which is why it don't need the black box. The worst thing that I can come up with this, the image is clear as can be, but once you find a brush pile and get set up on it, the cone is so narrow, it's so focused, that by the time you get up and get within 20 feet of that, it goes out of view. It goes into that black corner over there. So that's really the only bad thing I got to say about it. But it costs $600-700 just to get a screen, a graph that's going to have maps on it and down scan, things like that already. So pay a couple $100, get the ability to search brush piles and see if there's fish on them. I'm going to use this to look under docks, find suspended crappie. Actually, as a matter of fact, what I explained about the cones and the such focus isn't going to be a problem when you're fishing shallow like I like to, or suspended crappie in the winter. You're just really worried about 15 foot and above, and you know, doing a little bit of jerk bait or something like that. So my fishing style, this is going to work perfect. I love it. But it's not a full-blown live scope, so just know what you're getting into. If you want a full-blown live scope, that's what you need to get. You can see the ledges, the drop-offs. It's perfect to have live scope for that. So the live sonar capabilities, I'm pretty happy with. I think it's a great entry level into it. I hope if you guys are interested in this, the information that I've given will help you make a decision whether or not it's right for you. But easy install, I've done it myself. No black box to hook up, and I think Lowrance done a good job getting a entry-level graph with a transducer with live sonar to the average person who don't want to spend $3,000 and still enjoys bank cast fishing. Like, I love just driving banks and casting them. I like to find docks and dock shooting them, and I'll tell you what, this will save me some time finding those docks that actually are holding some crappie under them. So Eagle Eye from Lowrance 9. It's a 9-inch screen, Eagle Eye 9. Check it out if you're interested. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe. Be safe out there. Enjoy the outdoors. And God bless.